not going to leave it out of the video and just try to paint Laos as a country that is perfect. It isn't. This would happen anywhere in the world. So okay, we're ready to go. We have packed the car. We're just here. Coffee right next to our guest house. Not far to go today, only about 30 kilometres I think to the old capital of Vientiane, before Phonsavan was built after the bombing. Not off to a good start this morning, not at all. Loading the car up, come out, I noticed the back of this was open and this was ripped. Friggin' water there. When we get to Vientiane, gonna have to take everything out and dry it out because of the storm got in there, wet everything. It was ripped because some bastard has got very inquisitive and opened this up. He'd left it open for me to see that it had been checked and got in there. The rice is still there that we've got, our blankets, our tent, our mat. They took our basket of cooking stuff, pans, seasonings, sauces, just shit like that, thick shit that you need for cooking on a campfire. I always
the camera they're broken.
Okay, they do have a camera over here. They do have a camera, but it's broken. But yeah, what you? It's my own stupid fault.
She told me about maybe the poor people.
Oh yeah, of course it's not the rich people taking it.
Because in there just stuff for cooking.
Yeah, it's not there.
And
yeah, it's not their fault at all. It's bloody my fault. Just on the main street of Phonsavan, leaving. Well, they're not real valuable things. They're just necessary things for us camping, but it's not something we can take in and out of our guest house all the time. This is the first time this has happened. I'm not going to leave it out of the video and just try to paint Laos as a country that is perfect. It isn't. This would happen anywhere in the world. So to be honest, I'm surprised it hasn't happened before. You know, that's one of the first things I do when I come out of a morning is check the back of the car. Now the back tailgate doesn't lock, so, and it's covered. You know, so the years we've been travelling here, this is the first time it's happened. And what have they done? They've taken some cooking wares, some seasoning. They could have taken the tent. That was worth bloody $300-400. You know, the fold-out swag that's elevated up off the ground. They could have taken our pillars and doona. They could have taken the 5 kilo bags of rice. There's still half a dozen of those in there, but they didn't. Okay, cup trader, thank you. Boys, you got my. My phone. She just wants to steal my internet. Right, where I didn't see the pens and books.
Maybe they stole.
They've taken our pens and books that we bought at the last place. Yeah. Now that's a low act. That is a dog act. Yeah. Because they'll be able to sell them at the market straight away. they're already wrapped up, ready to
She
go.
tell me how many poor people.
Yeah, you see them, and you see the tuk-tuk drivers lined up along here, and you come out yesterday, there was tuk-tuk drivers and poor people walking along there. Come out today, there's none. But I'm surprised everything didn't go. Hey. But as I said, it's not because lots of things get stolen in Laos. It would happen anywhere in the world. This would happen on in your first night leaving it in a town in Cessnock. It friggin' would. Anywhere in Australia. Left it out on the street overnight.
Wow.
The tweakers would take it for sure. So it's not like a big break-in. It's just an easy theft. I had my good camera in the back of the car, my Fuji, my drone, my toolbox, all in the cab of the car. No, it was just something that was an easy grab. So it's not like it's a smash and grab breaking into the car. It's just the stuff that was in the back is can be replaced. So that's no problem at all. It's just a shame it did happen.
The problem because the storm last night is broken, and the electricity and happening with the camera.
Oh yeah, we did have that storm last night, and the blackout and that.
But they tell is.
But even so, even if the camera was working, it comes back to you having to look after your own stuff, no matter whether you're in Laos or anywhere. It's.
But she take the staff looking for the bag already last night, but everything is not open.
She knew what happened last night.
No, she just look after the car of the custom car.
Yeah.
Is parking here. It have something not in outside. Should be carefully because it have many poor people and the drug people.
Yeah.
They're walking around.
Yeah.
But she say it's closed. She said the bag
it was open this morning, and it's just a quick rip and grab.
Will be locked already, so she just.
Well, they just grabbed what they could at arm's length, because, like I said, there's things in there you'd think they would take also. Like the bags of rice and good blankets.
And I just the book and pen and for the
books
children.
and pen are disappointing. Like they weren't expensive. It's just we got to buy them again now. Because they're not ours. They're for poor people themselves. People who are doing it hard. But it does.
But it's not right way to stone.
No, and that's what I'm saying. It would, it's not Lao. It's society in itself. This would happen anywhere in the world, especially in poorer places. And even if that camera was working and we did take it to the authorities, I wouldn't imagine there would be an arrest or anything like that. Or I'd be expecting well, you shouldn't leave stuff in the back of the car, that sort of thing, which you shouldn't. So I'm the one who feels at fault for you're leaving something out there to be stolen. It's a gift to people who are doing it hard. It is. It's just a shame it's happened. Anyway, we're not going to let that ruin our trip. Onto Mung Kun, the old capital. Let's get this trip going. That ain't going to get us down, Neenee. Usually a good sign, isn't it? There's lots of people inside a cafe. Put this on. The sun has been smashing me. That's where we are. Cafe. The car wash was just beside it. That's how I knew that was there. Just go for a little bit of a walking tour. We are up the, I don't bloody know, it's either the eastern or western or the other two ends of Phonsavan. We were way up the other end. Right in the distance you can see the yellow building. That's where we lived for a couple of days. I want to take you for a walk up here, show you a farm tractor place that we just drove past coming in here. Really grabbed my attention. maybe not all of you are interested in farm tractors, but they're very different than the ones we're used to seeing. So I'm going to show you. Very interesting walking around towns in Laos. You just don't know what you'll see, and some of their things are completely different than what we're used to seeing and how you buy them. See what I mean? These are often the I was going to call them a troop carrier, because they kind of are. You've probably seen them most in video from where is it, when we went to Vang Ma and Phonsavan. At the end of the day, the village is coming back. We've usually got a wooden platform on the front of there, that was chocker block. One on the back with workers all on it. They just load it up with the workers and go out to the fields. Hey! This looks like your Jeep variety of farm tractor, doesn't it? It's a shame it's closed. Get in there and check some of them out. But yeah, this one's different. It does not have the attachment on the front like these to put the troop carrier device on there. And just another Jeep one without the headlights that make it look Jeepy. I'm looking for the engine on all of them. Maybe you've got to buy that separate. And it sits in the middle. It's unusual, isn't it? I don't know. I know that they are the bare bones of one. What have we got here? Just another big convenience store. Sorta. That was the point of this walking tour, to check out those tractors. And I'm more confused than ever now. It'd be interesting to just know the price on them. I've shown you the other type of tractors, the long wheelbase ones with the long steering wheels, I mean, and the cart that's whacked on the back. They're around the $2,000 mark. US. But yeah, see this uprise thing there, it's where the seat goes, and then you bolt the engine on behind it, and that thing with the belt pulleys obviously drives it. There's a few of them in there, hey? Was hoping to see a finished one that you can just drive away. Now, no on-road costs and all that sort of stuff. Just give you a squiz where we are on this intersection. Always be looking at the ground when you're walking around here. You don't want to be tripping down into one of these stormwater rubbish tip things. Up the end of the road where you see the oppo sign, we turn left to go out of town, and you would turn left to go back to Vientiane also, that is down south. That is the way we're heading, back down south, but we're not going back to Vientiane. This is up there with one of the best pad kapows I've had.
The best in this trip or?
Best on this
The
trip,
best,
it
okay.
is, yeah. Best on this trip. Not the best I've had. The best I've had is in the street food section at the end of the night market section in Luang Prabang. But if you're in Phonsavan, you want to know where you can get some good fried pork dishes, like Laos steak, pad kapow. You've seen the cafe that I showed you just a few minutes ago.
Somebody complained about why you eat pad kapow, right?
No, but I was getting in before they did. Yeah. And Neenee's just having a go at me.
Why? Just
Asking,
take out
did
and
somebody
pad
complain about me just eating pad kapow? Why do you just eat noodles? We will get out of here, we will. That meal was Hoxipa, 65,000 kit for a big plate of pad kapow. Neenee's noodles and 2 waters, so $6.50 for the 2 of us, for those who are wondering. I know a few of you just do like to keep track of how much meals cost here, and I don't mind giving it. It saves me doing a costing type video. We did just park around the back. Hopefully the car isn't up on wood bricks. Nah, it's good. Doesn't look tampered with today. Well, now. So long, Phonsavan. Okay, so we didn't make it far. Just driving out of Phonsavan now. Check out this fruit. Neenee's onto the mum foot. Right there. Nice big pomelo. Oi. Yeah, I will get one of those. Yeah, it's this one. Cato. She'll pay you. Neenee, I got a pomelo. Neenee shout today. Yeah, only 15,000 kit. $1.50 for a pearl pomelo. All the same, how good does it look? Just looks like a giant fruit salad, doesn't it? All the same. The main street is just a kilometre or so along here, and it's just all fruit markets and a little fella there. Hello, Sabaidi. I'm good. Kapchai. And down here on the right, this section of town is where we've stopped in at the ethnic markets before of a morning leaving town. It won't be happening today, but if you want to check that video out, there it is. Well, there was a couple of them, but I'll put one up there. Okay, cup Jada, thank you. What you got? Oh, yeah. 15,000 15,000 Okay, ขอบใจเด้อ
ขอบใจได้ความลาวนี้
They must be friends, those two, or sisters, because when Neenee was buying her fruit from, I was checking her pomelos out, that she pointed me to her friend. Don't know if her friends were nicer or she was just sharing the love. So we did help 2 vendors out there.